Hello and welcome to another game review. Being so busy at this time of year and preparing myself mentally to embark on the long adventure that is Pillars of Eternity Dreadfire, I decided to find a quick game that I can just play for a bit and quit at any time. And thanks to my luck, I did. Steampunk Tower 2. It is, well, literally a tower defense game. The main part of the gameplay was me manning turrets around a tower and trying to not let cultists destroy it. With this, I would usually segue over to the story of the game, but I have to admit that I hardly cared for what's going on. I didn't play the previous game, so that might be the problem, but honestly, the chit-chat of the characters seemed so unimportant and trying too hard that I soon just clicked through those segments of the game and focused more on me making my tower more and more powerful. That is done by collecting experience and upgrade materials from the fights, which utilize the basic structure of a tower defense game, but with few twists, like the tower having special abilities that are unlocked through the game. For instance, a huge laser that goes from the top part of it and does immense damage to all the troops it touches, or energy waves that basically destroy everything around it, and they are quite gratifying to use. But that isn't the main part of the defense. That spot is taken by the different turrets and cannons that are put on the outside of the tower, and they are what I love about this game. They all have their strengths and weaknesses. Some are good against light and fast infantry, for instance, and others can be really good against shielded enemies, like tanks for instance. And the variety of them is just amazing. For instance, my favorite two, one is a Tesla tower looking thing that shoots electricity which can slow down enemies, and the other one is a chainsaw turret. I am not even kidding here, it just shoots chainsaws at enemies. How cool is that? And another thing to mention is that the turrets gather steam while they fight, and when it is full it can release a devastating attack that is best used when the screen gets really crowded with enemies. Oh, and another thing to mention is that it is of utmost strategic importance to put the turrets in the middle to reload whenever there is a bit of downtime in the fight, because a reloading turret can't be used and that can sign the doom of any mission. But the reason I told so much about turrets is because, well, that's basically it. The game might get repetitive later, and it being so easy doesn't help it at all. Nor does the town upgrading system that looks like a phone game, which is the place where you upgrade the troops and buildings that offer constant income, which is timed. That means that if you want more gold, you have to wait a certain amount of time, which is just boring, and I don't know why it was done like it is. Maybe because the game is short, but I wouldn't know as I haven't finished it at the time of writing, speaking, and it never held me too long. I just did few missions and got bored, then I went off to do other things, and the story and characters being so uninteresting didn't help it at all either. So, to wrap this all up, Steampunk Tower is an okay game. If you only expect some fun tower defense for only €7, you could do worse than getting Steampunk Tower. But if you want a deep story and something more meaningful, you should skip it. And as always, goodbye and thanks for listening.